Join Midtown Houston for National Night Out on Tuesday, October 7th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at Bagby Park. This free community event brings neighbors, families, and local law enforcement together to strengthen relationships and promote public safety. There's nothing like connecting with your neighbors while enjoying free food, including James Coney Island hot dogs, mini bun cakes from the Baker's Man, and gelato cups from Constantine. They'll also have tons of games and activities. Head to midtownhouston.com and under Visit and Explore, you can save your spot and celebrate a safer, more connected community. Eureka Day at Fourth Wall Theater Company in Sawyer Yards is now running until October 11th. This ultra-relevant, hilarious play about debate, agreement, and finding consensus in today's world is a must-see, especially in the Fourth Wall Theater Company's intimate 100-seat black box. The play won big on Broadway this year with the 2025 Tony Award for Best Revival. Tickets start at just $39, plus the theater offers pay-what-you-will nights and other discounts. Visit fourthwalltheaterco.com to get your tickets today. Today on CityCast Houston, we're soaking up all the fall flavors, traditions, and costumes with our monthly guide to October, featuring picks from Hey Houston newsletter editor Brooke Lewis and Houstonia Magazine's Erica Chang. And stay tuned, because after our picks, we have a special pick from our monthly guide sponsor, the Holocaust Museum of Houston. It's Wednesday, October 1st. I'm Rahil Ramzanali, and here's what Houston's talking about. Okay, the fall vibes are starting. We're starting to get that cooler weather, and I've got Erica Chang from Houstonia Magazine. What's up, Erica?
Nothing much, man. I'm so excited for pumpkin spice.
We also have Brooke Lewis. What's up, Brooke?
Doing well. I'm already in the fall mode. I'm already watching Gilmore Girls. I already have like my pumpkin spice going on, so I'm just ready to dive in deeper.
Hold on. I didn't know Gilmore Girls was a fall show. I thought that was a year-round show.
No. It is a fall show because there's just so many classic fall episodes. And I don't know, there's something about it. You just feel like fall when you watch Gilmore Girls. Look it up on TikTok. I'm not the only person.
Okay. Erica, are you a Gilmore Girls in fall kind of gal?
I
didn't know this.
I've never seen a single episode of Gilmore. I have no idea what the premise is. I have no clue.
Maybe we should be watching Baywatch, right? Like a beach show, because we are expecting to get warmer weather in this month, like compared to normal Octobers. Even though we've been getting some cool mornings, it's going to be like in the upper 80s and 90s some days. So how is this changing your plan for October? We're supposed to be in the fall vibes.
I mean, it doesn't change because you just do the same thing. You just pretend. Like, I feel like that's the thing that we know as Houstonians. Like, if the season changes, I just adapt. I know last fall, two of my friends, we made apple cider margaritas, and it was a cool drink, but it was apple cider. So you just adapt.
Wow. I just turned down the AC a little more and then put on a sweater. So I'm like,
and that's it.
That's it. And I will eat boiling hot soup. I don't care if I'm like sweating and just like freaking out. Don't care.
So not many changes in your everyday. What about for Halloween? Like, are y'all going to change your costumes up a little bit because it's going to be warmer outside? I remember going trick-or-treating with my kids when it is hot and muggy, and I'll just go tank top. I don't care. Like, I'm that dad. You know what? I'm just a beach bum.
Put them things away, bro. Put them things away. Don't do that. There are children present. Every time I do a costume, I kind of feel like Jim from The Office. Like, it's low effort stuff I own, right? Last year, I was like hipster barista from 2012, and I like, you know what I mean? You put on a beanie, you have like a fake nose ring.
You make it easy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not. You gotta tell your kids to do that.
You're not putting much effort in.
Exactly.
So then what do y'all do for Halloween night?
Okay, my answer is consistent. I turn the light off and I don't buy candy.
Erica, you don't even put a bowl out? Nothing?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Did you go trick-or-treating as a kid?
No.
You didn't?
Okay, this is a fun family story. I was once traumatized in the Target costume aisle when I say traumatized lightly. This is when a Scary Movie came out. So who's that guy with the mask? Ghostface?
The slasher guy? I know who you're talking. Yeah. Everybody knows.
Once again, I was like 5 years old, and some guy put the mask on and like ran through the Target aisle screaming at me. So I like Okay, family secret. Y'all just pulled it out of my brain. But that was it. And then I like never trick or treat. I did not care. I was like, I'll eat candy later. I don't care.
What?
That's
That is
actually really
wild.
traumatizing, though.
That's
Okay,
wild.
once again, this is like 20 plus years ago. Now I'm like, that's crazy.
Wow. Because a guy put on the ghost face mask and chased you down a Target aisle.
Yes.
And this is why you need to shop local and maybe go to Arnie's off of Washington as opposed to Target. Okay. Because that
Real.
is the best non-chain to buy costumes. You can also go thrift stores. I like going there. I'm more like you, Erica, where I am just thinking of a costume with low effort and I don't want to be wasteful. Like I don't want to buy a costume and then throw it away. Right.
Real.
So I'm seeing like, how can I just create my own costume? And that's my thing. I love doing that.
Yeah, I think I'm just retired from Halloween. Like, can you be retired from Halloween in your 30s? Because I went so hard in my 20s, y'all. Like, my costumes, I could list them all. They were so good. Like, I was the woman in the Disney movie Life Size that it's like Tyra Banks becomes the Barbie. I was her. I was her for
Real.
Halloween. I was Olivia Pope from Scandal. I Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I think also going to college in Austin, like Halloween is a whole thing. So
big, yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh, like my roommates and I would have costumes for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I think I'm retired from Halloween. So I just keep it low key. I just keep it chill.
Yeah. I retired when I was 5. Right.
Man, it ended
Right
fast for
there.
Erica. It ended fast. So there is this myth still, and I want to get y'all's thoughts on this if y'all did this or not. But trick-or-treating, the best place to go in the city is still River Oaks. I haven't taken my
Ooh.
kids there, but every year on Instagram, I'll see clips of people going to the mansions in River Oaks and they're getting full-size candy bars.
Mm.
Is that still the case? Like, have y'all seen or heard about this? Is it still the best place?
I'm like, what do they really give out? Like, I feel like it's better than candy. Like, what else are they
Oh.
giving out?
They're giving you like a gym subscription
Yeah,
and like Regal movie passes
jewelry.
or something.
I don't know.
They're giving you stock options for their
Yeah.
companies.
Hey, trade this by today.
I could definitely see that. I will say, because I live in Montrose, and so my neighborhood has like some nice houses. So people do. I see kids walking around, and they're like getting some really good candy. Like they're getting some nice
Mhm.
stuff in the neighborhood. So I'm definitely like, if I was a kid here, this is where I would want to trick or treat, like in this area, because you are going to get some good candy.
Once again, I don't buy candy for people.
Okay.
So I'm like, the idea of buying a full-size candy bar for stranger children that don't live in my neighborhood, I'm like, I don't live in River Oaks, right? Like,
Yeah, that's a different tax bracket. That's how rich I want to be, is being able to buy full-size candy bar rich. That is my aspiration in life. And like, you don't even blink. You're like, yeah, let's fire up 500 full-size candy bars as opposed to getting the cheap bag of Smarties. That's what I do. And then I will take my daughter's candies from their night out and like let them pick. And then I go, all right, so the ones that you don't want, they're going out in the bowl. And people and other kids can take those as well. So I reuse. Okay.
I think that might be only slightly above a box of raisins.
Right.
Well, it's still good candy. It's still good candy. What do you want me to do? Waste it? Throw it away? Because they're not going to eat it. So might as well some other kid get it.
Okay, valid. But like, I don't know. It's giving like.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Also, are you guys candy corn people? Are you?
I love candy corn.
Oh,
I love candy corn. That's the one candy I go out and buy. I love it.
I'm like, why? Weird. Why do people like candy corn? I'm still trying to figure this out.
It's that processed sugar. It's that texture. It's the chemical flavors. It's my nostalgic thing to do. Do y'all have something in October that you love to do nostalgically?
I think all of my like October traditions are like movie centric.
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say the same thing. I think it's like movies for me, because growing up, there were just so many like fall movies or movies I watched as a kid during this time of year that sometimes I'll watch, or I'll have like a movie night with my friends and we'll just kind of have like a whole fall movie night. And it happens every year, which is why I was talking about the apple cider margaritas. And we were already planning, okay, when are we going to have our fall movie night? What are we going to watch? What are we going to drink? What are we going to bring? So I think that's kind of me recreating my childhood of just like watching those movies that I loved when I was younger.
And there's so many parks doing movie nights, by the way. So check it out. Like just Google in your area. I know Downtown Houston Plus, they're doing one. where they'll be doing Guardians of the Galaxy, Wicked, and other showings as well. But check it out. There's a lot of parks doing movie nights because the weather is a little bit better. It's still a little warm. Again, it's going to be a warmer October. Final thing about dressing up and costumes. If you had to pick a Houston themed costume this year, what is it?
Oh, okay. I'm going to say one that's crazy. Once again, this is representation. It works for me technically, okay? Johnny Dang.
Hey, the famous jeweler who made grills very, very famous, okay?
Works. That's me, man.
You're going to do it. You're going to put the aluminum foil, unless you have a grill.
No, why would I have a grill?
Erica,
we are all working class people here. Yeah. Okay, we don't got the budget for. I got an aluminum foil budget right now, and that's okay. That's okay. It's totally fine. That's gonna be mine.
How about you, Brooke?
Do you think it's possible to dress as a Trill burger, like actually as a burger, Trill burger? I don't know. I was like, that could be fun. That could be something. That would be my Houston.
That's your assignment, is to dress up like a Trill burger. You're going to walk around, people are like, huh?
Regular burger? No, I think people would get it. I think you'd have to do some things, probably like have a grill. Like, I don't know. There'd be some Houston stuff that you'd have to add to it.
Okay, we'll workshop that one. How about Judge Hidalgo and Mayor Whitmire? A couple's costume, right?
Oh my gosh.
When you're fighting and you're the worst couple in the party. Love that.
You're just always at it.
Add a cyclist to this costume for Mayor Whitmire.
A cyclist?
Yes, a cyclist. Like you can go as a ghost and write bike lane on it because Mayor Whitmire is killing off all the bike lanes. We could do that as well.
So good.
I like these. If you have a good costume idea, send it to us on Instagram at CityCastHouston. And if you already have yours designed and ready to go, send us a picture. We'd love to share it with the rest of the CityCast Houston audience. It's time for the Bayou City Art Festival in Memorial Park, all weekend long from October 10th through the 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Houston's iconic art festival will transform Memorial Park into a vibrant outdoor art gallery and interactive experience while showcasing the works of more than 250 artists. There's so much to do, including purchasing one-of-a-kind art, jewelry, functional art, and so much more at all price levels. And there's more than just art. You can enjoy live entertainment, food trucks, an active imagination zone for guests of all ages, and a craft beer and wine garden. Early bird tickets are $18 for adults and $5 for children ages 6 through 12 at BayouCityArtFestival.com. But act fast because adult tickets purchased after October 1st are $20, and physical tickets will not be sold at the gate, so grab yours in advance online. You can also enjoy the festival in their VIP hospitality lounge with VIP tickets. Again, to find out more and get tickets, go to BayouCityArtFestival.com. Hey Houston, this fall, PhotoFest is presenting 25 years of creativity and collaboration with Houston artists Hillerbrand and Magsman. Their exhibition, Nothing is Precious, Everything is Game, is on view October 8th through November 22nd at Silver Street Studios. This husband and wife artist team turns everyday things like household items, family rituals, and even pieces from their own home into photographs, videos, and sculptures that are both surprising and playful. It's all about transforming the ordinary into something extraordinary. And there's more than just art on the walls. From an artist reception to live performances, a bingo night, and a family day, there are many ways for you to connect with the art. Come experience Nothing is Precious, Everything is Game in person. Learn more at photofest.org. That's FOTO fest.org.
Speaking of ghost bike lanes and couples costumes between our local politicians, it is also in October, we're kicking off early voting. And early voting will kick off on October 20th and go through Friday, October 31st. So on Halloween, Election Day is actually November 4th. But I will say my pro tip for voting is to do early voting. I hate voting on Election Day. Like, I honestly don't do it. There's always long lines. It's crazy. So do early voting. And the best way to kind of make your plan is to go to harrisvotes.com. figure out your polling location, and you can toggle between early voting and also election day to see which locations are open and which locations are closest to you, and just make a plan. And usually when I've early voted during the week, no matter what day, the line is really not crazy. So pick a day. You can vote from Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Sunday hours are 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. So just make a plan and don't wait in a long line because you don't really have to.
Shout out to the voters. I slap that sticker on everything. I take it to the restaurants and I get free stuff. So don't forget.
Yeah. Don't forget the free stuff that you get. Yeah. On the actual election day on November 4th, you can go around and get those free things that businesses offer or discounts. And you can always just search which businesses around you are offering that and make a list. So it works out great. I'm like you, Brooke. I am all about early voting. I am on the third day of early voting, right? Because the hype kind of dies down from the first few days. You walk in. I literally walk in and out back into my car in 4 minutes. Like if it's not a big election, and this one for me out in Fort Bend is not as big, but let's talk about these positions. What is on the ballot right now that people should be watching out for?
Yes. And I will say, if you want to know specifically what's on your ballot, you can also use Harris Votes and type in your address and figure out what's on your ballot so you know what
Great
races
tip.
are happening before you go in and you're not walking in kind of blind. But for the big positions to look out for, one is in the 18th Congressional District. There is a special election that will fill the late Mayor Turner's seat. So there's a lot of big names running for this seat. Former City Council member Amanda Edwards, outgoing Harris County Attorney Christian Menifee, and State Rep Jolanda Jones are some of the names that you probably are familiar with that are running, but it's a long list of candidates. And then also another one to watch out for is for Houston City Council position 4. So it was previously held by Letitia Plummer, who resigned earlier this summer because she's actually running for Harris County Judge. And there's 15 candidates running for this position. So also a stacked ballot. So that's why I'm saying check out your ballot before, get familiar with the candidates. I know a lot of publications like Houston Chronicle will do a voter's guide and they'll break down the candidate's position. So you can just really know, and be informed before you vote. And there's also 17 statewide propositions on the ballot, which is also a lot. So some of these proposed amendments are looking to lower taxes for homeowners, business owners, elderly, spouses of veterans. And there's also some other proposals that would include, for example, a limit to when a person can be released on bail, and also another one to clarify citizenship rights for Texas voters. So a lot of big decisions on the ballot. Definitely, check out the voter's guide before you go in.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people are going to be like, local elections, who cares? But no, this stuff is a little more serious than the bigger, more attractive elections like presidential. I love being represented with things that I care about at a local level in our city council. There are things like bike lanes up in there that people should really consider. And there are candidates that are advocating for that. So head to the polls. Pokemon, go to the polls, as Hillary Clinton once said.
I love this. Yeah, this is a great guide, and do your research. Again, voter guides are out there. Just Google it. It's a quick search away. You can find so much information. Just take the time to look up stuff before you head to the polls so you're better informed and ready on election day or early voting, whichever one you opt for. Okay, when we come back, let's talk about what is cooking up this fall. All right, we can't end a monthly guide without talking about some food. And there are some important things coming up this month regarding the food scene here in the city of Houston. And Erica, you are my person. So tell me, what should we be on the lookout for?
All right. One of the biggest things that we're going to see is the return of the Michelin Guide, y'all. Like, that's so crazy. Like, can I get a woo in the chat?
Michelin Guide here too.
Yes, look
Part
at us.
2. And as someone that went to the inaugural event last year, there is a lot of prep work to do, right? One, you got to pick a good outfit to go to the actual ceremony. But there's a lot of speculation right now on who's going to win that star, who's going to retain that star. Are we going to get a star promotion? And I kind of want to hear y'all's thoughts on this.
What you mean by star promotion is the maximum that restaurants in Houston got last year was 1 star. So
Yes.
you're thinking like, will somebody get that 2 star,
Ooh.
maybe even 3 star? Like,
Yes.
I'm not sure. You're more in the know. Do you have any predictions?
I mean, I do, and I hate to say this. I think right now in Houston, at this point in time, we have like a ceiling for stars, right? I think we'll probably see more 1 star restaurants again. I want us to get a 2 or 3, but I don't know if our food scene is there yet. And by food scene specifically, I'm talking about fine dining, right? I want all the current stars to maintain their recognition, but is there something to that 2 or 3 level? I don't know, because we look at cities like New York that have a couple of 2 or 3 stars, and that is like light years above us right now.
Mhm.
Sorry, I love Houston. Let me say
No,
that
but
I
it's
love
true.
you.
It's true. This is year
Mhm.
2 for us, right? And
Yeah,
all of Texas, by the way, because the Michelin Guide is across the state of Texas, not just Houston. But that is true. Like we are just getting started with this, and it's hard to get 2 or 3 stars for a restaurant. How does it work? So a restaurant maintains their star forever, or do they have to earn it every single year?
no, if you keep going, like you have to earn that 1 star recognition again,
Wow.
which is a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
didn't know
pressure.
that. I did not
Yeah,
know that.
it's a ton of pressure.
I
Yeah.
also wonder, do you think, with some of these fine dining places closing because of just, I feel like the increased competition, do you think that had anything to do with like the Michelin Guide and just like, people not feeling like they can live up to where the food scene is going and like even economically just competing with the restaurants?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think this is going to sound crazy, and people can debate with me. I think Houston has the potential to be a fine dining city, but we aren't, right? That's plain fact simple.
Yeah.
It's because the budget friendly restaurants that the Michelin Guide recommended, they're called Bib Gourmands, and there's still a lot of chatter about what qualifies for Bib Gourmand. Last year they put Blue Dorn on there, and a lot of people are like, "That's not affordable."
Yeah.
No, that's a specialty restaurant. That's a
Yeah.
celebration restaurant.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And I think last year we had so many Bib Gourmands that was coming just from Houston. And I mean, I have a lot of suggestions for what the Michelin Guide should be looking for next. Quite frankly, this might be crazy. Some of y'all might disagree. I kind of think that places like Burger Bodega should be on that list.
As a bib gourmand.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I love Burger
Yeah.
Bodega, and it's
Yeah.
affordable and it's really
That's what it
good. It's
is.
unique. It's very Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a perfect fit.
I don't want to be a fine dining restaurant scene. I don't want to be
Yeah.
that. I don't want to be New York. I don't want to be Chicago. I want to be the place for the most bib gourmands because that's what Houston is. Houston is a city that is built on diversity and immigrants, and that usually means affordable eats. And affordability was once our calling card, but like
Mhm.
most cities, it's hard to be an affordable city because of various factors. But still, I would like that to be the crown jewel. Like you come here and you're going to get the best bib gourmands, the best affordable restaurants, and I like that.
Agreed. Yeah. And so, I'm thinking Burger Bodega is one of them. Maybe the new Agnes and Sherman, the
Oh,
Asian American
yes.
Mhm.
diner. That crawfish egg foo young went crazy when I
That
first
sounds
had it.
good. That sounds good.
It's so good. But do you guys have any Bib Gourmand thoughts or any star thoughts at all?
You know I'm going to put on for my boys.
Oh my
Aga's,
gosh.
I think needs to be up there. It needs to be considered this year for a Bib Gourmand. If not, a 1 star. Like, can we get a little crazy and give a Indo-Pac restaurant a 1 star?
Let's
Because
go.
it is that worthy, in my opinion. It's not a fancy restaurant. It's not a restaurant you get dressed up and you can expense a meal because you got the business card. This is a restaurant you go to with your family and
Mhm.
eat and have fun and make memories. So I think that's 1 star worthy. But I'm biased because they're my friends and I love them.
Yeah.
I think on my end, Chop and Block, it's one of my favorite restaurants in Houston.
Yes.
And it's just
Yes.
so good. And he's getting so much attention, and he has been for years. And so I really could see it, the Bib Gourmand, because it's affordable, but it's very Houston. So that's my prediction. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I would just love to see Chop and Block continue to get that recognition.
Okay, we'll find out because the ceremony is on the 28th, and we will have a full recap of it on the following day with Eric Sandler of Culture Map Houston. So definitely subscribe to CityCast Houston and get all of the latest food news right here. It's that time of year again when the best of aviation, past and present, takes to the skies over Houston in the Wings Over Houston Air Show. Returning to Ellington Field from October 18th to the 19th, this Texas tradition has something for everyone. Wings Over Houston is a family-friendly event that blends military history and world-class aviation, providing hours of aerial performances, vintage plane displays, and interactive areas for children and, yes, adults too. This year's show marks the return of the United States Air Force Thunderbirds, who leave audiences in awe at their incredible capabilities of the F-16 Fighting Falcon. And in a rare appearance, the last two airworthy B-29 bombers will fly together, commemorating the pivotal role they played 80 years ago to end World War II. Talk about a glimpse into history. Grab your tickets now at wingsoverhouston.com with promo code CCWOH25. That's CCWOH25. And don't forget to join the insider list for even more savings. We'll see you there.
Hey y'all, I want to tell you about the newest exhibition at the Holocaust Museum Houston. It's called Growing Up Jewish: Art and Storytelling, and it starts September 19th. It explores the key people, experiences, and community that shaped artist Jacqueline Cott Wall. The exhibit is a really interesting combination of paintings plus the artist's own narration. So you can see playful images of Jewish holidays, milestones, and so many other experiences, and read the artist's written reflections about being Jewish, from her grandmother's kitchen at Passover to summer camp. The exhibition is included with your general admission ticket to the Holocaust Museum Houston, so plan your visit now at hmh.org/growingupjewish. And don't forget, admission is free for everyone on Thursdays from 2 to 5 p.m. and always free for children and students through age 18 and college students with a valid student ID. You don't want to miss this moving journey through the eyes of a beloved artist. Head to hmh.org/growingupjewish to learn more.
Final question before we wrap things up here. What's one thing you're looking forward to eat this fall?
Pumpkin pie, you guys. Pumpkin pie. It's my go-to. It's my favorite pie. And I think just going to House of Pies in general. This is my time to go to House of Pies and get either that or get the apple pie, the Dutch apple pie.
Erica's face when you said pumpkin pie was
she's like,
absolutely disgusting.
She's horrified.
So, yeah.
Are you not? So are you someone who likes pumpkin but not pumpkin pie?
Yes.
Why? See, this is the thing I don't understand.
It's hot. I don't know. Like, it's weird. It shouldn't be. If we're talking about fall pies,
Okay.
I am very specific about this, and I will die on this hill. I think pecan is a fall pie. I don't know how. Okay, real.
Yeah, it is.
Prefer that.
Yeah,
I'm not a big pecan pie.
Okay.
See,
I'm a huge pecan pie.
We can't win.
Pecan pie with ice cream on top. That's perfect fall.
There are other pies with ice cream on top that are good. Okay, let me just say that
you can have all pies with ice cream if you really want.
Oh yeah,
yes you can.
Yeah,
yes you can.
Good.
So why pumpkin? Why are y'all dying on that hill? That's my question.
It's just so good. It's so classic. It's so classic fall. I feel like readers, listeners, let us know. Is it pumpkin pie or pecan pie? I really feel like pumpkin pie. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Okay.
Fair. How about you, Erica? What's one thing you have to eat?
Apples. That sounded so lame. I'm so sorry. Apples. Sorry. I just do not, Raheel. He put his finger up and I was like, stop. Apple. What's wrong with a little apple? What y'all mad at?
Nothing's wrong with apples. But you've got so many fall flavors and dishes, iconic dishes that you can pick from, and you went with just apples.
Straight up. We keep it real over here. Okay, this is my thing. This is gonna start some fights. Everybody loves the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks or, your local coffee shop. I can only have maybe one of those a season, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Because, once again, do not stone me. Do not come for me. It's so sweet. It's so sweet to me, and I'm like, I'm also lactose intolerant. That plays into this, but like, it's so sweet, and so I always pivot to getting like chai or like an apple cider something because I want something like cinnamony and like refreshing. So apples, Raheel, apples is where it's
that's
at.
fine. That's fine. Erica, do you have a local spot to get that fall hit, that cinnamon hit, that apple hit, whatever gets you going for fall?
Oh my gosh. Okay. One of my favorite coffee shops to head to in Houston is Luce, which a lot of people love. Their fall rotation menu is so good. They have like a horchata latte too, I think, during the fall. And
Oh, that's a good cinnamon hit.
yeah, cinnamon hit. Maybe I should have said cinnamon instead of apples. My bad.
Yeah, I think you're more of a cinnamon fan.
Yeah, okay. My bad. I would like to revise my earlier comment. But that combination together hits, okay? I stand on this hill. Apples are better than pumpkins. Boom, wachow, roasted, toasted, cooked,
Totally
boiled, braised.
I've got one, and I'm curious to get y'all's thoughts. Are turkey legs the official food of the fall for the city of Houston?
I don't think so, because we can get turkey legs anytime. Think about the rodeo. That's what I think about.
Yeah,
I think
that's the
about
main
turkey
competition is the
leg,
rodeo.
I don't think turkey leg fall. I just
No.
it doesn't. It
Even
doesn't,
with the Texas Renaissance Festival,
No.
that is so
Yeah,
iconic. You
but
go there, you grab a turkey leg, right? And even at local festivals, turkey legs are the rage. That's what everybody's going for.
Okay, there's a barbecue restaurant near my hood that has a turkey leg all the time. Like, you can just get one. So I'm over it. I'm over it.
What's the name of the place?
Hungry Farmers Barbecue. They got that turkey leg on rotation every day. So I have to disagree with you. I also want to say, it's so hot outside. Why are you eating a big slab of meat? That's just asking for trouble.
Yo, I'm a complex character. That's why.
All right. You laughing at apples, but you said turkey legs.
You're the one afraid to go trick-or-treating because somebody put a Scream mask on and now you're afraid as a grown woman. Come on.
And I just want to say, for the record, I've never seen Scream. Maybe if I like watch the movie and ease myself into it, I could, as a grown woman, go trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Wait, have y'all seen Scream? Have y'all seen it?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
have.
gosh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen a lot of those movies like growing up. And I was thinking during this conversation, I want to amend my Halloween costume. And I think the best Halloween costume, I'm giving people free tips, is to dress as Beyonce stuck in the car for during Cowboy Carter tour. I don't know how they can do it,
that's a good
but
one.
they got to do it. Just make a
really good
cardboard
one.
box and wear the costume and tilt to
Have
the
it
side.
leading. Yeah.
And
Oh my god.
that's the costume, you guys.
That's it right there. Brooke, you should do that.
I'm retired from Halloween, but I'm giving somebody a free tip for their
That's
Halloween
such a
costume.
good one.
You got to do
in
it.
the words of Beyonce, somebody's getting fired. Like that. It's just like, she's like, please, Houston, why? Y'all crazy.
That's good.
Okay, before we go, I love all of our things that we're doing this month, but I have one more event that you guys need to check out, and it's from our monthly guide sponsor, the Holocaust Museum Houston. Their 4th annual Community Altar Workshop with Art in the Heart is on October 11th. This is a free family event, and you'll get to create crafts in the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. And not only is this event going to be really awesome, but it's a bilingual event in English and Spanish. So I'm dropping a link in our show notes for more information.
Awesome. Thank you so much, y'all. That was a blast. I can't wait to see y'all out there in October. Erica, Brooke, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for having me. Gonna go get my apples.
Shout out to all the ghost faces in the Halloween costume line.
That was Erica Cheng of Houstonia Magazine, along with Hey Houston newsletter editor Brooke Lewis. All of our recommendations are linked in our show notes. So what's your favorite October tradition? Share them with me on Instagram at CityCastHouston, and be sure to follow us there as well. Please help us grow the show by sharing this episode with 3 friends who love eating out in Houston. And hit that subscribe button if you are new to CityCast Houston so you can get new episodes in your feed every weekday morning. Thanks. That will do it for today. I'm Raheel Ramzanali. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you out and about in H-Town.
Okay, so y'all. So the 2nd annual ever. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. That was kind of a lot. Okay.
So, y'all, the second Michelin guide is... Sorry, I'm so sorry.